everybody, I'm coming to you from the future, the end of this video, to just kind of set us up. We're sitting in a familiar space, but I'm making a new kind of video today. We're gonna do an old-fashioned get ready with me while I spill the tea on when I tried to go get the Margaux bag from the Row. Hello everyone! Starting the video today in the most glamorous attire, a linen robe and a towel. You're in my bathroom. I thought I would do something a little different. I've been getting a lot of requests for videos about the Margaux bag, my thoughts on that, a couple other it bags of the season. So I thought maybe we could talk through those while I get ready with you to go to brunch. I have, like every other YouTuber in the world it seems, received a lot of questions about like what my skincare is like and what products I put on my makeup. So I will take you through it. All right, let's do skincare first. I like to start off with a little pharmacy Feelin' Good serum. 2 pumps of that, we work it in. Okay, so I have heard a lot about the Margaux from the Row, right? And while I think it is a beautiful bag, I also think it is rather expensive. We're just gonna embrace the wet hair because the towel is very heavy as I'm trying to like angle to talk to you. Anyway, so I think it is very expensive. And Pharmacy Daily Greens with the pharmacy oil, and I'm gonna mix them and then that will be my moisturizer to lock in the serum. So I went to one of their stores. It is on Melrose Place. And I thought, you know what, like I've only ever ordered things from the Row on like Farfetch or from like a department store. So I thought perhaps going there, I could get the skinny for you all. And I did. It would seem that they are trying to definitely make this the new Birkin. But also apologies for the crazy lighting. I've got this like Simple Human mirror that I do my makeup with, so like you can like, I can see what's going on, but you'll also be able to see what's going on. NARS concealers. So I go in to the Row and there are 2 of the sales associates just kind of chilling by the front door. The Row is also cool. It's like an old Hollywood home. I want to say Errol Flynn used to live there, but I could be wrong. You can look up that history, or I will fact check it and put it at the bottom of the screen. But it's cool. It's like built around like a large pool. So you go in and there were 2 people like just waiting to, you know, essentially take care of customers. And nobody really like came up to me. Like I had to go and do the like, hello, I need help thing, which is not necessarily atypical. Wow, this is a look, by the way. I'm using the Hollywood Forever Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. And now we're gonna blend and it's gonna look so cute when I'm done, I promise. So I go up and I ask this gentleman if he can help me. And he is like, yeah, what are you looking for? So I tell him, and like I leveled with him like I do whenever I go in search of like a hard to get item. And I was like, I'm sure you've gotten this question 100 times today, but I am curious about the Margaux bag. I am thinking of it as a work bag. So I'm thinking like probably the size 17, but I'd love to just see the different sizes. He's like, we only have 1 in stock and it's Croc. And I'm like, of course it is. Let me see it. Because I've just never even held it, seen the construction. I had some questions about it. So he brings it out. And honestly, the Croc was not impressive. It was like like an Hermes gold color, but Croc. It was extremely stiff. And you know, Croc is not it will wear with time, but it is a pretty robust kind of leather. So like that thing was gonna be structured. And I think the beauty of the Margaux is that it is like a pretty slouchy, like worn in kind of bag. Right off the bat, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, that like the Croc is not for me, especially at the price point. Like I didn't even ask. Anyway, the Croc was not for me, but it was helpful in that I got to hold it like gauge sizing. The Croc he brought out was actually a 15, not a 17. It comes in the 10 and the 12, which have the crossbody strap, and then it comes in the 15 and the 17, which are like more of your kind of like you know, work type bags. The 15, which is what I saw, is definitely too small for a work bag. Like you can fit an iPad in there, but it would be difficult to get your like MacBook in and out because the opening is quite rigid. At least it was on the Croc, and I think it's also kind of small, so you know, you're gonna be stretching out the like suede or the regular leather ones. Anyway, so I told him, I was like, this one is beautiful but not for me. And then I asked him if they have other ones coming in. Okay, now I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury stuff. So he tells me that the only way I will be able to get my hands on one is if I go on the wait list and pay in full. And, you know, call me crazy, but I am just not like a pay in full kind of person if I've never even seen the bag in person. I think the only kind of thing I mean, Hermes doesn't even ask you to do that. So he said he's like, I've got 2 17s coming in the next month. The only way to get it is if you pay in full now. And I was like, okay, well, what colors are they that are coming in? So he looks it up, and one was gonna be like that light, like taupey color of calfskin leather, and the other was going to be a black suede, and neither of those is what I was after. If I was gonna do it, I would do the black, like pebbled leather probably. If I want it to be a work bag, you know, like I want it to stand the test of time. So I was like, no thank you for either of these, but can I text you like what I'm into, and then when you have it coming in, you let me know. Okay, now a little NARS bronzer. And if I'm honest, after seeing just the Croc version of it, I did really think that it's like a little bit too, it's a little too unstructured for me, a little too open. If I want it for a work bag, I think I want it to at least have like some sort of closure or like ability to like at least tie it closed. So in the end, I think the Margaux is not going to be for me. I reserve the right to change my mind when it comes out in that beautiful Bordeaux color, because we all know I'm a sucker for that. But I'm going to do something cool. I got this like Makeup by Mario. It's like a highlighter, but it's just like a gel. Sorry, I'm not trying to blind you. It's like not a highlighter, but it's just like a gel. And so I put that down first in my little highlight area. I don't know if you can see what it's doing. And then, don't worry, I'll show all of this in like natural light too when I'm done. And then I use the Charlotte Tilbury one over it, and it just like holds for a really long time. Big fan. Big fan. Okay, I think you can see that now, yeah. It's like, bing, bing, bing. Okay, now for brows. I use the Hourglass like brow pencil with the Anastasia Brow Freeze gel, and I tell you, like, there is nothing more effective than that Brow Freeze gel. It gives you like the laminated look. Easy peasy. So there's a couple other it bags that I thought I just wanted to share my opinions with you all on. I think the Pharrell Speedy is so expensive, but shockingly worth it. I watched Amelia Rose's Closet open up the red one, and I was like salivating. I also have a friend who purchased one and got it, and I'm just like, ooh, that looks so nice. And it is slouchy, right? Like, since it is such a supple leather. I love that it's an homage to the house and that it's like the monogram. I think it's gonna become like close to like, you know, like the Marc Jacobs pieces that everyone is like really still collecting to this day, with like the cherries and the multicolor on it. I think it is actually a good investment. I think it will hold its value and be quite the collector's item. The hot pink, I think, is a good one to get. The turquoise is the one that I'm personally interested in. I think it's gonna be really hot as a color this season. But, you know, you do you. You do what works for your wardrobe if you're into it. But I also think that they'll probably be more available in the coming months than we are anticipating. I just think that the price point scared so many people off that the second drop is maybe where the frenzy will begin, but I do think eventually they'll be available. That's my prediction for you all. Okay, now we're going in with the brow freeze. I don't know if you can see, like, I just sort of filled in the brows and instantly my face looks nicer. I also need to figure out if I'm gonna do more of these. Like, there's probably a better setup than this, but at least you can see my face. I don't know, I'm not a camera person, but I really need to get it together. Okay, so I put it on one of these little spoolies, and then we go right in like this. Yes. You can see like how that one is like very like shaped. It just does very magical things. Okay, next up we're gonna do very simple eyeshadow. I'm gonna do Tom Ford Cream Shadow here and just do a little swoopy swoop. Give it a little bit of a cat eye. You guys can also see me. I feel like this is the first time you're seeing me like up close and personal. You can see like, you know, I have like texture on my face. I've got a scar here from taking off a birthmark as a kid. Like, it's me, hello. You've seen me fresh-faced with wet hair. Because we believe in transparency on this channel, okay? We like looking cute, but we also want to keep it real. Okay, the other thing I do is when I've got like I like burned myself with a curling iron and I had a facial, so like I've got some like zits, blemishes, if we want to be dainty about it. So I let my makeup kind of set like the first round, and then I know you're not supposed to do this, but it really works when you're trying to cover up like texture. Put a little translucent powder, and then I do a combo of the fair and like my regular skin tone NARS concealer, and it really does what I need it to do in terms of giving me coverage. I'm also peeling like a crazy person right now because of my retinol journey that I have begun, so I don't know if you can see, like my skin is like pilling off my face. Okay, this is a trick that my makeup artist friend taught me, is when you really want to have like high coverage, cover the places you want, and then you let it sort of warm up to your skin temperature. So just like give it a second and then blend it. So we're gonna let it sit and bake for a minute, and then I'll blend her out and you'll see how good the coverage is. Okay, Kat Von D liquid tattoo liner. It is my holy grail. Does what I need it to do. I get it in the chocolate brown color because I find it warms my eyes a little bit. Also, put in the comments below if you guys like good old-fashioned getting ready with me videos. I love them. I used to watch them like, you know, when YouTube was barely a thing. So it's kind of fun to do them and share a little bit more of myself with you guys. So let me know if you're into it. I'll also show you the whole outfit when I'm done. So don't worry, it's not just like me looking like this the whole time. Okay, so what I do for the shape of my eyes is I take the liner and I essentially extend what that line would be like my waterline on the bottom, and then I fill it in. I like it to look a little thinner and more natural for like every day when I'm going out. I can't talk while I'm doing this because it's too particular. You can hear doggy sounds in the background, so then I outline. Oh, you know when you just like have a good eyeliner day? It's happening. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's what we do, right? It's like a really subtle flick. It opens up the eyes instantly. If I'm going out, I'll do like, you know, maybe a little waterline moment, or like do some shadow under there, but it's daytime. We're going to brunch, so we can't be too crazy. Time to curl the lashes and brown YSL mascara. Okay, now this is probably warmed up enough as I've done that to like blend it out. And look at that. You see how it just second skin. Boom, boom. I mean, you can still see like a little of the scar there, but honestly, like, it's so not noticeable even with this bright light, right? I'll show you in daylight when I'm done, but it's my like favorite trick that my friend taught me. The perks of, you know, working in TV. And like I said, the brown, does anybody ever make a cute face when they're doing mascara? I definitely don't. I'm like Okay, Pillow Talk, Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. We overline a little bit, but not a lot because it's daytime. This is like the perfect, this is like when you see me with like a pinky nude lip, this is the combo that I have on. So for those of you who've been asking. Okay. And so normally what I will put on if I'm like trying to like juice my lips up for YouTube is this Buxom clear gloss. It's like very, I'm like, can you see it? There you go. But today, they're feeling a little chapped, so we're gonna go with my other holy grail, which is the Summer Fridays in Pink Sugar. It's just a balm. And I'm just gonna slather that on. Okay, for powder, we're gonna go with the Laura Mercier Translucent. It's not my favorite, but it's what I have. It works. I just think it sometimes like clogs my pores a little bit, but to be fair, I have used the entire thing. Like I have to go get a new translucent powder in the places that we need. Okay, and then a little bit of All Nighter Urban Decay to lock it in. Okay, I'm gonna go blow dry my hair. I obviously can't talk to you while I do that, but hold please, and then we'll do the outfit. Okay, hair is done. Getting a little glimpse of my living room. And a tiny doggy, yes! Hair is done. Now, let's pick out what I'm gonna wear. You can see how good the coverage is on my blemishes. See like the very subtle eye look. The brows. We're up close and personal. You guys are seeing a little bit of the... Okay, we need to pick out perfume and then I will show you my outfit. I'm thinking of a little Eau de Basilic Pourpre from Hermes. It smells like, it's like herbally, basil-y grapefruit. I don't know, it's pouring rain outside today, but it is feeling a little springy, a little warmer. I'm feeling springy. There's a spring in my step. So let's spray. Spray, spray. Okay, we need to put on more rings. Okay, so we've got some, like, can you see this? Can you see? Ring candy. I've got 2 Cartiers stacked together. Hello. Try to focus. A little Hermes Kelly moment and a Van Cleef reversible moment. We're going for the rose gold today. I'm here for it. Okay, let me show you the whole outfit. So it is pouring rain here, which means a Trent is a must. But I've got, so here's the whole vibe. I show you. So I have on a black trench, this cute, it's like a little striped sweater moment with some mom jeans. I'm wearing my shoes that I don't care about if I get them wet because it is pouring. And then my deerskin YSL. And this will be the brunch fit. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. You can really see the makeup look now. So yeah, to finish up the Margaux conversation of it all, you know, I'm not sure if I'll be getting one or not. I didn't love the construction of it. I do like, if it's gonna be like kind of that larger size bag, I want it to just have a little more to it. And a closure would be helpful. I do think it's pretty, but I saw somebody posted something online that said it looked like something you could just find at TJ Maxx. I'm like, it's not, you're not wrong. The fact that you have to pay for it up front without even them having like something to see is, I don't love. I mean, you could obviously like return it, but when I said, okay, like if I do pay for it up front, like when will it come? And he's like, probably in 4 to 6 weeks, but we don't know. So it just feels like a bit of a fad right now, and I might hold off until, you know, come summertime. I reserve the right to change my mind if they bring it out in a beautiful Bordeaux color, but I want to kind of see if the value of this holds on, or if this is very much like a bag of the moment. And nothing is wrong with that if it is a bag of the moment. Like, go get yours, girl. But I think for me, I'm really trying to pick more pieces that are going to be timeless, and especially if they are at that price point. So we shall see. I mean, I texted the guy, and you know, I had said to him like, hey, like, here's my info, like, please let me know when the next pebbled or smooth black leather one comes in. We'll see if he does, but more to come. I hope you enjoyed this like chatty get ready with me. I love watching Get Ready With Me, so throw some comments down below on your thoughts if you want me to do more of these, because I do go out on the town quite a bit. I'm a busy lady and I'm always putting together outfits, so yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next Monday.